There are encounters where, right from the start, the outcome is determined by venom. One moment of advantage, and everything quickly leads to a deadly conclusion. In the world of venomous snakes, venom is not only a hunting weapon, but also a decisive advantage in fierce confrontations between individuals.
True cobras squirt venom with a sniper's sense of acumen.
When survival instincts, competition, and opportunity converge, the most gruesome scenes begin to unfold.
Throwing venom in the...
Welcome to the land of reptiles, where terrifying moments of venomous snakes cannibalizing each other are captured on camera. With a length that can approach nearly 3 meters, the eastern indigo snake is the longest native snake species in the United States. Its entire body is covered in a glossy blue-black or indigo scale layer that can reflect a unique purple hue under the sunlight. The indigo snake's favorite menu is other snakes. It possesses incredibly high toxin resistance, rendering the chemical weapons of venomous snakes harmless. When closing in on a target, it does not waste time coiling, but unleashes a lightning-fast strike. Using jaws as strong as pliers, combined with force to lock onto the prey's head or neck, turning natural enemies into a lucrative protein strip that plunges into its destructive acid chamber.
With its powerful jaws.
Indigo snake versus black racer. The black racer is famous for its lightning-fast slithering speed and incredibly aggressive temperament, ready to snap back frantically when cornered. However, they are non-venomous and typically eat mice and frogs. Once the black racer is immobilized, the indigo snake begins the ritual by completely engulfing the opponent's head. Chew. It utilizes the jaw-walking mechanism. The 4 branches of the jawbone move independently and alternately. The 2 right jaw branches sink their teeth to hold the prey tightly, while the 2 left jaw branches push forward, and vice versa. Right at the moment of swallowing, special salivary glands along the walls of the indigo snake's throat activate an industrial chemical mucus spray mode for rapid lubrication. A ruthless moment that no prey would want to experience. A terrifying close-up of the Russian doll effect when a snake swallows a snake that is swallowing a frog. Heavily struggling to swallow a plump frog, the small snake instantly becomes the target of a reckless slaughter by a giant king snake. The immense esophageal pressure continuously contracts, tightly squeezing the chest, making it unbearable for the one swallowing the prey. The large snake immediately falls into a state of survival panic, forced to reverse its jaw muscles to expel the prey mass urgently if it does not want to suffocate. When the hunter is too greedy, the ultimate outcome is also very unpredictable. King Cobra. The king cobra is the ultimate cannibalistic terror, a creature possessing superior intelligence that can remember and recognize a familiar caretaker. The most advanced weapon of this giant is a maximum dose of neurotoxin capable of neutralizing all of the victim's lifelines in an instant.
Neurotoxic venom is life-threatening. This is the continent's biggest cobra species.
When entering the process of swallowing giant prey, a chain of extreme anatomical transformations is immediately activated. Its heart automatically undergoes rapid myocardial hypertrophy by up to 40% to enhance blood flow. While the entire liver and lung systems are pushed completely aside along the spine under the pressure of non-locking ribs expanding up to nearly 180 degrees. King Cobra versus Rat Snake. In the wild, does a large stature always determine survival? With a fatal strike, the king cobra sinks its fangs deep into the prey's head. A massive amount of venom immediately floods the weaker creature's body. It clamps its jaws tightly, waiting for the opponent to be completely paralyzed. For common snake species, facing this king is akin to a certain death. While holding the prey tightly, the king cobra still chews continuously to drain its venom glands. This is the ultimate technique that helps this seasoned predator always secure victory. When resistance ends, the swallowing process occurs slowly, proving the ruthless hunting behavior of this cold-blooded creature. The phantom of the tropical jungle has just awakened. The king cobra, the one carrying a death sentence on its back. It glides smoothly over the decaying leaf litter like a sigh, but each flick of its tongue is silently drawing a map of death. The target is a rat snake. It not only pumps venom, but also uses its strong jaws with hundreds of razor-sharp teeth sunk deep into the opponent's head to lock down any avenue of retaliation. The king cobra chews ravenously on the victim's body, pumping in a large additional amount of toxin until the prey completely collapses. It opens its mouth wide, alternately sliding the two lower jaw halves forward to pull the prey deep into its stomach like a conveyor belt. Remarkably, it has a mobile breathing tube under the roof of its mouth that can be pushed out, allowing it to breathe comfortably even while busy swallowing a giant meal. King cobra versus reticulated python. On the sparse grassy patch, A life and death clash is taking place. Observe the final efforts of the reticulated python. The python pretends to lie motionless, but it never suspects the hunter has already understood this petty trick perfectly. Although non-venomous, pythons usually rely on muscular strength to constrict tightly to stop blood flow, bringing down anyone who dares to challenge them. But the king cobra is massively pumping muscle-paralyzing toxin into the victim. This deadly liquid instantly severs signals from the brain, destroying the ability to constrict muscles and pushing the python's body into a state of complete paralysis. As it slithers up to the opponent's head, it continuously bites and chews. This habit helps drain the venom glands, ensuring the maximum amount of venom is pumped into the victim's blood. Swallowing the prey is exhausting, but the reward it brings is highly well-deserved. This giant feast is enough for the king cobra to live healthily for many months on end without having to toil to hunt again. King cobra versus snake. Bearing the title Snake Eater, the king cobra is the greatest nightmare for its own relatives. Each bite always carries a venom yield 20 times that of common snakes, more than enough to strip the life from any opponent. Agility turns them into a perfect hunting machine, combining both deadly venomous weapons and surging muscular strength. Today, that ruthless law plays out again as the giant clashes with another snake individual. The victim writhes in despair, trying to wrap its body tightly around the hunter's head to lock down the terrifying jaws. But before the massive stature and masterful control skills of the tyrant, all hopes of survival vanish into thin air. King cobra versus cobra. The king cobra rears its body high amidst the dense jungle. The wound from an old battle has not yet healed, but a starving stomach does not allow it to rest. Slithering through the dry leaves, it continuously flicks its forked tongue. The excellent sense of smell in its mouth has helped it sniff out another cobra. And the distance is closing in. An incredibly precise strike. The muscle-paralyzing toxin is immediately injected. The prey turns back to bite the attacker, but the toxin has quickly made it stiffen. Resistance stops completely. The victor rotates its jaws to swallow the prey starting from the top of the head. Going along the direction of the scales helps the food slide down incredibly smoothly. The feast ends, and it needs to find a secluded tree base to safely lie down and digest its food. What you have just watched shows that in the world of venomous snakes, danger is not only directed at other species,
with its powerful jaws.
when the opportunity arises, even carriers of deadly venom can become targets in deadly and unpredictable encounters.
True cobras squirt venom with a sniper's sense of accuracy. Venom drips down grooved fangs.
If you found this video fascinating, please hit like, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many more dramatic wild moments. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video.